Okay, so I am trying to make my large gnomes today, or use, I should say. I have this idea to make a tree, grass, sky, use the gnome, mushroom, and butterfly. Then tomorrow when I cut this, I plan to pipe leaves on the outside of the bar. It's a whole lot of work. That's basically what this boils down to. And I hope it's worth it. So I have, these are my two 5-pound molds, so it's a 10-pound batch, but I have 3 pounds worth of embeds. So I pulled out this 3-pound mold, and I'm also gonna make, I have some extra mini gnomes, so I'm gonna make a scene with that as well. So I just poured the green. I'm gonna go add a little bit of dark green to this, and then mix it in to give it a little bit of just feel, texture to it. Okay, so I'm using Hawaiian Splash from Nature's Garden, which they say smells just like the old fruit, or the fruit punch drinks or candies and that you used to have. I think they still have them. I don't know. I don't drink that anymore. But I used to love that smell. So I got this, and it's similar. It's not quite like it, but I also wonder if it will morph as it cures in the soap. It just, I don't know, it has that feel to me that it might, it's one of those fragrances that might shift a bit. That being said, it might not smell exactly like the old fruit punch drinks, but it still smells good. And I decided that I wanted to use it in these soaps. So I am just basically just mixing some green. I just wanted to give it a little bit of what feels like texture. So this is a slow moving fragrance, which is great considering everything that I need to do with this soap. But the one thing I don't want, I really want this first grass to set up quick rather than slow, but we'll see. So this one wasn't quite long enough to go to full length, so there's a little bit of him. This is my gnome wizard. And let's see, which way. So he's gonna be standing under the tree. Then I have a mushroom. I really wanted to get 2 mushrooms in here, but I think it would be overkill. So, oop, nope, 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 don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Shoot. Yeah, so there's 1 mushroom, and this just fell down further than I wanted it to. Ugh. Whatever. It is what it is. It's not moving. Then this butterfly will go in after I pour. The other one I have is the sitting guy. Now, I also have a large mushroom. So I use the small in here, and I have the large for this guy, because this gnome is so big that I just decided that using the small wouldn't overpower it, but this gnome is a little bit smaller, so I figured using the larger mushroom would be okay. So now please don't tilt. Good grief. Today is not my day, apparently, with getting these mushrooms in. Ugh! So annoyed. I'm so annoyed right now. I can't even get it up. Like, the soap dough is still soft, and so the tweezers is just digging into it, not quite actually picking it up. Oh wow. There's definitely this end. Is not quite how I expected that to go. Oh well. Is what it is. So I wanted to put a butterfly in the sky. It might be overkill. I haven't made up my mind yet if it is or isn't. I guess I'll find out when I cut it tomorrow. But I just got it in my head that I wanted a mushroom and a butterfly, so a mushroom and a butterfly we shall have. Okay. Here is that big piece of brown, which will be the trees. So let's see what we get. I am very curious to see if this turned out even halfway cute. I hope so. Okay, so this is the sitting gnome. It's not bad. I'm gonna pipe leaves all along the top. And I'll put dots on the white spots on the mushroom. I think when it's all said and done, it will look cute. Right now it's still a little abstract, and this big brown piece sticking up looks kind of weird, I get it. But I think once I put the leaves on, it won't be too bad. The blue broke through a little bit there. Probably could have put another butterfly in. But the large gnome is cute. I do like him. So yeah, we'll see. See how this goes. I get crazy ideas in my head, and you never know what's going to result. This is the mushroom that just went completely sideways, and I had the worst time trying to get it right side. Well, it's not completely straight, but at least it's not sideways. I think I like the sitting gnome better. This is just doesn't stand out quite as much to me. Again, once I put the leaves, I think it will get better. When I made the large gnome, I had no idea how I was going to use it, so I didn't think about the color I was using at the time. I managed to get that a little better. Then there's the very end. I had a small piece for just one bar. One side it has this gnome, and then the other side it has this one, which is the even bigger one. This is kind of my wizard one. This is the more traditional. Okay, so here are the bars with the leaves piped on to create kind of a tree look. So I debated leaving it just like that or basically painting a mica on it to give it a little bit of shimmer. I don't know if you can see the difference. And I decided that I was gonna do the shimmer. I don't know, I just like it. So that's what I'm doing now. I've already painted all the ones on this batch, so now I'm gonna do it on these. Basically, I'm just taking a green mica, I put some on, and I take a paintbrush and just paint it, the mica all around. It's just giving it a little light coating to give it a little bit of sparkle. That's all. So, just some sparkle. And just paint around. So as I was doing this yesterday, the green would not get thick so that I could pipe it. So this dude, the one that's sitting, the leaves are more fluid. And of course, this is what happens is it goes from being not thick enough to suddenly too thick in the span of 5 minutes. So it was hard to pipe these. You can see the difference in the leaves, which these actually look fine. It was pipeable, but my hands are achy today. There's just a whole lot of squeezing and trying to get the soap to come out evenly. I probably should have mixed it in 2 stages, first to do this batch and then mix the second half for the other batch. Maybe one day I'll learn my lesson about that. But either way, they all got piped. They all look cute. And I like him. So there you have it. A whole lot of work for those gnomes. Extruding all the elements, then putting them together, then making this batch. Oh, also this extrude element. Cutting, then piping, and now dusting. And there is your finished soap. I hope you enjoy.